Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're doing great today. Today's lesson is how do you wake up happy every day? As you can hear in the background, I got some Despacito going on. It's Daddy Yankee and Louis, I think his name is, and Justin Bieber. But let's talk about waking up not happy or having a morning that you abhor and dislike and want to disown. Let's talk about myself when I used to live in New York City, where my last corporate job was at American Express, where though I really appeared successful on the outside, where I had a great position, I was developing sales presentations for our largest clients. I had an apartment when I was 24 in a luxury high-rise on the 18th floor. So on the surface, I was really perceived happy and successful, but deep down, I was not happy, was not successful because I was going to a job I didn't like, meeting people that I didn't really care about, and doing things that I really didn't find very purposeful. And so waking up was really hard. But what allowed me to be more hopeful is to think through life and think about what I want to do in life. And I would take the train, which would take about an hour. And during this train ride, I would start writing my first book. Now, this is not my first book. This is the current book that I wrote called Big Game Hunting, Networking with Billionaires, Executives, and Celebrities. But I would think through and process, where do I want my life to go? Because if you don't do these things, if you're always rushing through life, if you're always rushing to work, rushing to a meeting, rushing to a date, rushing to get somewhere that you think you want to go, you'll never be happy. And so this song in the background is Despacito. It means slowly. Now, granted, it's about love, but you're going to make an analogy about life, about living slowly, about living and breathing, and that old adage about waking up and smelling the roses. But it really is true, because during the toughest times of my life, or some of the toughest times of my life, when I was in New York City, going to a job that I didn't like, getting on a train every single morning, putting this mask on to work, it really allowed me to see my life in the future if I stepped back and thought more slowly, and stepped back and reflected more, and thought about where do I want to head in my life. So wherever you are in life, if you're in a job that you don't like, if you're in a relationship that you don't like, if you're struggling with debt problems, if you have credit card bills, if you really want to live a life of freedom, of financial freedom, of going out there and traveling as I am all the time, it doesn't just start from nowhere. As one of my friends once said, that you can't change your destination today, but you can change the direction. Which is why it's so important that if you want to wake up happy, just play one song that makes you happy. And there's no judgment. Someone could be like a Bieber hater right now because I'm playing a Justin Bieber remix song, and you're like, oh my gosh, is Chris a believer? I'm like, whether I am or I'm not, it's about how this song makes me feel. So I'm playing the song in the morning, I'm like, yeah, what's up? And some of you may not realize, but I used to be a musician. I was a singer-songwriter for 10 plus years. You see my keyboard in the background, it's a cork trian and my guitar on the left. But it's about making you put yourself in a mood that you do reflect more. That song that I just played, it's about Despacito, which is just step back more, reflect more, and think about where you want to go. Because if you're not happy where you are now, with your health, with your finances, with your job, with your business, you have to step back and say, okay, where do I want to see myself? Over the weekend, I just wrote in my journal, I was looking back at my March, April, and May months, and just looked at how I ended off the first quarter and how I'm going through the second quarter. But it's about this reflection. And the reflection is what I very rarely see in people, because they just want to rush through life, especially in the Western world, especially Americans. Americans like, yeah, I got to do this, I got to do this. We pride ourselves on saying, oh my gosh, I only slept 4 hours tonight. I'm like, well, I pride myself on saying I slept a solid 7-8 hours, because it's about reflection. It's not about pushing through things that you think are not necessary. Sleep is necessary. Rest is necessary. Reflection is necessary if you want to live a successful life. So if you want to wake up happy every morning, find one song that just fires you up. Where in my case, I was just listening to Despacito. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Or let's say I was in Jamaica and I went to see Bob Marley's house, one of the most inspiring places I've been to. If you ever go to Kingston, Jamaica, I was giving a speech there back in January. Shout out to Kirk Anthony Hamilton, who organized an event called the Destination Experience, where he brought in all these leaders from all around the world. The most successful entrepreneur that was there, Michael Chin, the Prime Minister of Jamaica was there. And I was grateful enough and blessed enough to give a keynote speech there. But when I was there, the beauty of being a speaker, as many of you know, I have a speaker program, an online speaker training program called GPS, which stands for the Gifted Professional Speaker Program, where I teach you how to become a speaker, an online coach, where you're making money wherever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want. So when I'm in Jamaica, I'm giving my speech, but even before I give my speech, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do some sightseeing. Since I'm in Kingston, Kingston's more of the business capital of Jamaica. I get to go to Bob Marley's house, and I'm not much of a material guy. I love reading books, but it's about, I want to keep this sweatshirt because it reminds me wherever I go, I want to always stay creative. I want to always be youthful. I want to always be optimistic, because that goes back to how to be happy every day. You play a song that puts you in the right mood. The mindset that you have in life is so important. Dr. Cal Dweck wrote a book called Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, and based on 20 years of research, you either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is, I can't do this, I'm not going to do this, I'm a Bieber hater, I don't like your song, Chris, I don't like the things that you post. A growth mindset is, you know what, I'm going to keep creative, I don't care how old I am, I'm going to always be mindful that, as Chris says, reflect more, relax more. It's not just about doing. If you keep doing, you'll just be tired, worn out. You have gray hair, a big belly, a lot of wrinkles, and not happy with your life. You're better off doing one thing today and starting off the day strong, because your beginning of the morning dictates your whole day. Just like they've done studies where the first 3 years of someone's life as a baby, it sets the foundation for your life. And so if you want to be happy every day, just find one song that makes you happy. It seems simple, but in life, it's not about complicating things. When Charlie Munger was asked, how did you, as Warren Buffett's business partner, they're both billionaires, as you probably all know, Warren Buffett is one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, one of the most successful investors in the world. Charlie Munger is his business partner. Charlie Munger, in his own right, is also successful. He's also a billionaire. But they asked Charlie one time in an interview, you know, how do you become a great investor? And he said it's really 3 things. Now, you'll never hear this from the financial advisors. You don't hear this from the professional class, because they want to sell you a program or a service or whatever it might be, which is everyone has a right to make a living. But Charlie Munger said it's really 3 basic things. And it's about like a competitive advantage. It's about having a great team and buying at a low enough price. But what I'm saying to you is, if you want to be happier, if you want to wake up happy, or at least in a great mindset, it's about finding specific things to do. This morning, I was playing a song, I was cooking my breakfast, eating my eggs, and I'm like, you know what? I'm dancing this song, Despacito. It is about love, but it's like Despacito is about slowly, but Vivo Despacito is live slowly. Appreciate more. Drink that cup of coffee or tea. Take those walks, because it's been proven by empirical science that even if you walk for 20 minutes, it affects you in a much better way. It makes you healthier. So anyone that says, I'm tired, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, just walk more. When you're in doubt, walk more. It's these simple things that if you include these over and over and again, day by day, you'll be happier as a person. So if you want to be happier every day, play a song that only you enjoy. Play music that you get inspired by. Sometimes I'll play Despacito, sometimes I'll play some bachata by Romeo Santos, sometimes I'll play some 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. Whatever song makes you happy, that makes you happy. Not your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, sister, brother. If you can't even wake up in the morning and play a song that you can play yourself, just make sure that you have that great mindset. For me, I'll play Despacito, I'll play Bob Marley, I'll play some inspirational music by this guy named Mateusz M. He's based out of Poland, where he interplays these epic instrumental symphonic tracks along with dialogue that's inspiring by like a Les Brown or E.T. So whatever music inspires you, just set the day off, because music is one of the most powerful, simplest, and free ways to get yourself in the mood, according to Dr. Cal Dweck, or mindset that will shift your focus from boredom, inconsistency, anxiety, depression, whatever it might be, these negative things, to a more powerful mindset. So that mindset, you'll be more successful. So find a song, listen to something that makes you happy, that makes you move around a little bit, and that will help you. Share this video if you want. I actually used to be a singer-songwriter, so absolutely it's possible, Marsha. If you ever want to hear any of my songs, let me know. Just put, yes, I want to hear your songs, Chris. So Andrea, thanks so much for watching. Alfredo, morning from Houston, thanks for watching. Scott, thanks for watching. Jimmy Pang, what's up? Jimmy Pang is part of our Gifters program. He's a very successful financial guy. He has many different companies, and I'm grateful for him to be in our GPS group. And Marsha said, is it possible? It is absolutely possible. Matt Cook, what's up, Matt Cook? Susan Morrison, thanks so much for watching. So again, this lesson is about How do you be happy in the morning? How to wake up happy every morning and just listening to a song. Right now, here it's like just get in the mood, you know, like as soon as like if I start dancing and then I start getting self-conscious, like, oh my gosh, I'm like dancing in Facebook Live, what's gonna happen? Maybe they're gonna judge me, maybe they're gonna comment. I'm like, you know, who cares? If you don't like me dancing, then don't follow me. But the point is, this is in your own time, in your own space, in your own morning. So just find songs that make you happy because that will set the tone for your whole day. Find songs that make you happy. Whatever that song is, just play that one song, and it really is possible to change your mindset. And over and over and over, you have to find different systems and ways to allow yourself to shift your judgment and your process and your mindset to get to where you want to go. So I just want to give a shout out to all the people here. Andrea, Alfredo, please share this video if you like it. Scott Romero, Jimmy, Marcia, Susan, Matt. So Matt and Jimmy are both part of my GPS program. As many of you know, GPS stands for the Gifted Professional Speaker Program, where I teach you how to become a global speaker and an online consultant. The online training space is $107 billion. The self-help space is a $10 billion industry. So beyond the money thing, yeah, you want to make money, great, but it's not making a difference. I've been on webinars where I'm in like shorts and flip-flops, and I'm talking to people from 30 plus countries, hundreds of people, and this is consistent. So if you want to make a difference, if you want to make a better living, if you don't want to be that guy or woman in a job hoping to count up the days that you have a vacation, just start thinking more like an entrepreneur. So if you want to learn more, just go to my website, christopherkai.com. But this lesson is all about you, and it's all about making sure you wake up every morning with a song that makes you happy. In my case, it might be Bob Marley. What's up, Bobby? Go to Kingston, Jamaica, or just listen to songs that make you happy. It's about how it makes you feel. It's about how it makes you feel. So hopefully you have a great day, and type in the comments actually what song makes you happy. Type in the comments what song makes you happy. Share this post, subscribe to my YouTube, but type in the comments what song makes you happy. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you all soon.